'Tis me, Martin Liedtke, Flat Earth British, and today we are back with Truth Bytes, and this is going to be the tastiest food ever. Warning though, at the beginning of this video, I don't think this video is particularly vegan friendly. Okay, it might be a gateway to eating. But going back a couple of 100 years ago, and if that was even there, to get my food, I used to go out and trap and hunt and things. Otherwise, I would have died. So today we got our meat at Lidl's, but today is a very traditional Welsh dish, and probably one of my favourite. Actually, it is so mouth-watering, it's hard to even explain. And it's Welsh lamb and mint sauce. Welsh lamb and mint sauce was cooking, and vegetables. I'm going to do it the traditional Welsh way, okay? Because they are Welsh chops, as you can see. It all says like Welsh stuff there. Golwynion Lly Owen, Welsh lamb, fallen chops. So yeah, so I'm gonna share my Brian with you all. Just have a little think about stuff. Got plenty to think about. And whilst I'm preparing a traditional Welsh dish with my brand new series of Truth Bytes. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what we got. Okay, for vegetables, we have a beautiful Savoy cabbage. You can't beat a Savoy cabbage, I don't think. So put that there. Let's prepare that, and we got a broccoli which I'm going to steam, so I don't nuke the goodness out of it. Steam it gently so we can preserve the best. I'm going to use bicarb in the vegetables to keep green. Okay. And here are the glorious Welsh lamb chops. Okay. Fed on that beautiful, luscious Welsh green grass. Okay. It's going to taste very, very yummy with mint sauce on it. Got some Alexandra potatoes. They're not really, it's British Alexandria. They're not really Egyptian potatoes. They're the best you can get, man. They're just covered in like brown mud. You go like that with your thumb, and it's clean underneath. You just wash them off. They are the best potatoes. Just can't seem to get them anymore. And we're going to have bigger peas. Now, you don't get these in America, I found out. Okay, these are big, fat, lovely, marrow fat peas, and they're juicy, and they're really tasty. So we're going to have them. And paxo, which is sage and onion. I'm going to have stuffing balls, and we're going to have roast potatoes as well. They're going to be fantastic. And that's what we're going to do today. Well, I share my Brian. So let's preheat the oven. I don't know, because I don't do gas max. So I'm just going to say not red hot. So, are we ready? This is the mint sauce we use. We mix out a bit of salt and vinegar, and we put that over our lamb chops, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. I'm going to introduce you people of the world. You may not know about this. This is fantastic. These are Welsh cakes. We're going to do a taste test of Welsh cakes along the way. These are fantastic. If you ever come to Wales, get a Welsh cake, and you probably won't ever want to go away again. And my drink for this, one a week I have, my body will recover. I've chemically changed it with the power of my Brian, the sperm that is in that Coca-Cola bottle. But I treat myself to one a week, and today is it for Truth Bytes. Okay, got everything prepared and ready. We're going to start with, that's going to be going in the oven shortly. I've got a nice little flat dish here, because I'm going to be using the fat out of there for gravy. And like I can assure you, the gravy I am going to make is not like American gravy, because that's a strange white colour, although it is fantastic and beautiful. I'm going to be using OXO. This is not product placement, but they've been on buses since the First World War and even before. And they're little stock cubes. And I'm going to use some of the water out of the cabbage, because it's packed with iron. I grew up drinking cabbage water, actually. So I'm going to place them on there. That's going to be going in the oven. I'm going to be doing some roast potatoes. See that there? So how are you all today? It's another week on the round, isn't it? Exciting. Yeah. It was so exciting. I told all my friends. I sent them all a message. It was so exciting, I shit myself. So, and I'm going to share some of my thoughts with you. So I'll cut half my head up. You can see me preparing stuff here. Okay. So I'm going to pop that in the oven. I was going to do Welsh leek with this, but I thought, no, I won't bother because I've just done too much lately, and it's not a necessity with that sort of dish. Okay, so saucepans. So yeah, crazy big busy weekend on the realm, on the Truth realm. I had a show on Saturday over Jason Archaic's channel, which was jolly good, and then my awesome Saturday show. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sneakily transfer my sacks of salt into a receptacle so nobody will know it is, and it's a nice bit of bone china. So I'm going to salt this water because I'm going to throw my potatoes in there. I'm not going to bother peeling them because I may cut a couple of them. I'm going to roast a couple of them. Sometimes Christmas time they do it with goose fat, but goose fat is a shortage. People have been buying it all for the Phoenician invasion, so that may not be true. So yeah, bigger peas are awesome. You know, you could just eat these on their own. They're so fucking yummy. So, okay. The chops are in the oven. They're going to take a little while. You may not be able to see the finished product just yet. I might have to post a little bit later, but this is what we're going to be doing. Okay. So, I had hardly any sleep last night. It was absolutely insane here last night. It was insane, the weather. I mean, we do get thunderstorms in Wales, but not like that. That was just absolutely a din. Quite unnerving, and hail the size of marbles, maybe a centimetre. And it was literally, I had to sit up. I was in bed. I thought, man, I've got to sit up just in case this goes really bad, because it was fucked. It was that storm. I don't know what happened because the storm passed by, and South Wales got the brunt of it. This storm, Bert. Blaming the nice guy off Sesame Street, and two Cardiff rivers bursted banks, or two Welsh South Wales rivers, the Rhymney and probably more actually, but the Taff burst its banks in Pontypridd, which is a town just north of you, about 10 miles north of you, a beautiful little place where it was. But they were struggling. I went to visit there last year, have a walk around, Ponty Park, etc., on a rainy day. And it was just like the rest of Britain, really. It was just falling to pieces. Everything was boarded up, and after rolling all the businesses out of business, and just a struggling town like everywhere, except for Cardiff. And the Taff burst its banks right through the centre of the city. So that's really shit for them. Because most people in Stamhammer, Britain, are in dire straits, and they're wondering what we're going to do about it, because they're trying to get a re-election, but elections are just, as we all know, just like boxing. I heard Jake Paul was offering Steven Seagal 50 million to push him down the stairs. So there's that. So we're going to do some cabbage. I'm going to steam some. So I'm going to get some water in here. So yeah, it's just like Big Brother book, actually. It's so much like it. It's unbelievable. But it is all narratives of bullshit and AI anyway, so whatever. But they do like, oh yeah, you're in, there's going to be a war. And then it was like that 2 weeks ago with the Arabs, wasn't it? But we're going to have a war with the Arabs. It's like, oh, hey, move on to the next one. Oh, forget about that. Obviously, no evidence of anything. Just throw that out there on the media. But they know consciousness or whatever this works. If they draw everyone's attention, they make everyone manifest it, because this world is your world, and these dreams you dream you can make a reality. Like Bob said, painting. You can paint. Yeah, I used to do that actually. I used to draw pictures and make them into actualization. Happened a few times to me. Drew a picture once of minarets of like a beautiful Arab city, and found myself a week later in one of these Arab cities, Istanbul. I thought that was a bit weird. And I remember thinking to myself, shit, I drew this into reality, just like the Never-Ending Story film. But I think trauma helped, because at the same time, I had this crazy gang of gypsies hunting me down to try and murder me. It's more than you might imagine, guys. So I boxed the country, actually, got on a ship, because all over nothing, as usual. Over a stupid Volkswagen Passat I may or may not have owed them money on, whatever. But they didn't see it like that. But anyway, I fucked up the seat. They were all dead and in jail by the time I got back. So there's that. But yeah, I got a crazy car chase with them gypsies, man. It was like the Anthill mob. You wouldn't even fucking believe it. Oh my god. They were all on the back of like it's just like the movies actually, on the back of like a farmyard truck thing, all waving axes and hammers. It's like they're all built like brick shit houses. I was on my own. I don't know what they were thinking. It's like, we may need all this army for this man. He may hurt us. So yeah, fuck that. What it was, I was terrible with bullies. It was like, I don't even know what was wrong with me. I was like, yeah, they're bullying everyone because obviously that's about them. So I used to just like really bully them, bully the bully, and get them really annoyed. They actually think that their physical demeanour might help them in this place. Strange that, isn't it? Ego is the destroyer. I got many friends that fell the wayside because of their egos. Ended up brown bread because of their egos. Yeah, one of my closest mate actually, he was convinced he was going to be a millionaire by the time he was 30, but he didn't want to actually do anything. Nothing is legit, but he didn't want to do actually anything legitimately. Ended up dead, actually, recently. And fucking the usual British disease, fucking drugs. Which is what keeps everybody quiet at the moment. They just pour that stuff in, you know, keep them all block up, and they won't argue or worry about the state falling to pieces. We've new coming back. Right, that is the cabbage prepared. I'm going to get some cabinet soda. So yeah, back to the weather. Let's have a think about the weather. Now, somebody only sent me a letter or an email a couple of days ago, and they were still digging the mud out of their house in Carolina after that hurricane, like a month later. So I was like, yeah, and all them floods in Europe, man, it was so bad, you know, Romania, Bulgaria, all them floods, you know, some of them at unheard of levels. So a little bit of bicarb, a little pinch of bicarb. That's fucking baking powder. I got the one fucking word. It won't matter. Alrighty. It's a mistake. Take two. Bicarbonate of soda. Okay. I'm sure that won't hurt. A little bit of baking soda. So yeah, a little bit of bicarb. So yeah, weather. So it doesn't take a genius to work out really. The weather's gone to shit and it's been doing for quite some time. So I put it down to, we're going through a reset. The sun's doing one, it's gone like white and it lacks the strength it does. The hues are all different and it's just a completely different environment. Here's a helicopter for everybody. So let's get these potatoes on. Oh, this is exciting. Do you know what? When the smell gets going, get all like juicy lips. Juicy, juicy, loosey goosey. So, in fact, me, excuse the helicopter. So, broccoli. named after the director of the James Bond films, Albert Broccoli. Maybe, possibly not. Maybe nick the name. We'll just go with that. So yeah, that was quite like, oh shit last night. I was like, fuck me. You know, if it gets worse than that, we're going to be in some trouble, really. But I noticed if you look into antiquity, the weather does go to shit a little before a grand reset, so to speak. Oh, this is going to be nice. This broccoli. Fibonacci, you know. It's like a bunch of flowers. Okay, I was going to get Brussels sprouts, but do you know what? I don't like too much vegetables. It's going to kill this beautiful dish. Okay. So, is it or is it not an enclosed system that we live in? Is what I was thinking today, talking about. Now, is there a dome over us and you know, just X amount of air in you know, because they're blaming carbon and everything else, but it's not that, is it? So, chop these up. These are going to be lovely little florets of, I'm going to put them in here because I'm going to steam them. Okay. So, you know, we have milder weather in Britain because we're on the same sort of latitude, because we're on 72, something like that. Same as New York anyway, but they get freezing winters like Russian winters. We don't get them here in the south. You know, we got palm trees and stuff. So that is because of the Gulf Stream. Okay, so the Gulf Stream pissed off. So then it got me to thinking about the conveyor, the tie conveyor, which they would attribute to the tug of the moon, or the moon's gravitational force, which is impossible because, you know, basically, if there was this gravitational force, the overwhelming size of the Earth's gravitational force would, in fact, pull the moon into its event horizon, and the moon would come crashing in. So that doesn't make no sense whatsoever. This selective gravity, which definitely has an effect because it holds things down, but that effect doesn't work for gnats and little insects and pollen and dust. It's very selective, this gravity. So I had some person in my comments, a German chap, I'm sure he felt that he was very clever, they all do, explaining to me about the theory of gravity. He wasn't actually telling me which type of gravity, because, you know, Einsteinian or Newtonian just didn't go there. But I actually wrote a book on what I thought the effects of this, you know, this thing that holds us down is. And, you know, I think with, you know, the density and buoyancy doesn't account for everything, but I definitely think there is push and pull. And that is the electromagnetics, or the four angels of this place. And that's what I think is going on, which I talked about in my first book. Come on, potatoes. And we got the cabbages on. Check them out. Oh, I just spilled the water out there. That's not good. Okay. Okay, baby. So I can smell them chops doing. I turn them up a bit. I'm gonna, when these potatoes are done, I'm gonna chop a couple and have them as roast potatoes. I'm gonna put some butter on them, pepper and salt to make them nice and crispy. That's what I'm gonna do. I was gonna bake today. Actually, I was going to bake pasties, Welsh pasties. They're like Cornish, but made in Wales, so that makes them Welsh. And some jam tarts, because I found a little cookie cutter to make some jam tarts with, which would be really nice, because I don't do desserts. I was going to make a bird's trifle, but, you know, it's pre-packaged and nothing original with it. So next I will do some pastry, because pastry I like to do, and I get a nice pastry going. But I ate pasties yesterday, so I don't want to eat them again today. Okay, not into that. So yeah, let's make some minty sauce going. This stuff, minty sauce, it literally makes my mouth water. It's amazing. I'm gonna mix it a bit here, so I'll get some vinegar in there. Okay, vinegar. Okay. and a load of beautiful mint sauce. Okay. 10 pinch of salt and a load of vinegar. Never say vinegar, say saracens. Again, not product placement. So yeah, and this is a new genre of cooking because this is British cooking, yeah, from a British chap who is in his council flat in Ely, in Cardiff, yeah. And I haven't got anything bad to say about it actually. I was thinking about it, although I'm not part of it anymore. I'm sort of doing my own thing over here. Fuck it. The rest of Britain's in a hell of a state, but Cardiff and Wales are certainly holding their own, although we're all in for a re-indoctrination programme. Thanks to the Welsh government. You may want to Google it. It's absolutely insane beyond belief, but they're going to say that we are going to be re-educated. They're going to be doing some sort of classes, programs for the population of Wales to indoctrinate them, I'd maybe look for a different word, into the ways of wokeism. So there's that. So I don't know what they think in Wales, but it's because of Cardiff. It's like fucking San Francisco, yeah, in the 1980s. Surprised they haven't got fucking bathhouses. But anyway, so yeah, and they're also going to be hunting down any racist dogs because there are a few that are back at the wrong sort of people, you know. And I don't think they're doing that on racist grounds, but apparently the Welsh government say that they are. So they're going to need to be fixed, okay? Dogs with attitude. There's that. So yeah, all of these British news, you know, these alternative news outlets like UK, Britain News and all of that, they're a right bunch of scaremongering pussies, aren't they? They're doing it for a living. They're like literally making money on trying to scare people to shit, just regurgitating the official narrative, which is what they want them to do anyway, because that's why they put it out there, with no evidence for any of it, unless you're there. Okay, unless you're there. Right, let's put these cabbages on, because I haven't put the cabbages on. These don't take too many. I don't want to kill these cabbages by overcooking them. Okay, so next, got some peas. I'm going to wet my whistle with my one bottle a week Coca-Cola treat, because I don't drink booze unless I go out with a friend. I'll have a pint of Guinness, but fucking hell, I can't handle much. 2 pints of Guinness and I'm anyone, so I can't even drink anymore. Fucking hell, I've no staying power. So stay away from it. And you know when you get so drunk and have a really, really bad hangover that you say to yourself, I will never do that again. I literally stuck by my word. I will never, ever drink myself into a stupor like I did before at my mother's funeral. Actually, I drank 23-year-old whiskey out of the bottle, among other things, and I died for a week of vomiting and wrenching my liedtkes up. So no sympathy for any drinkers, actually. I got a problem with alcohol anyway, because I watched the ruination of my best friend, my partner, through alcohol, who did not get it. That it was not a fucking, well, it is a game, but you cannot sustain drinking every single fucking day with a tiny little leg and a tiny little liver. And there's so many people. You've got women going down to Shropshire in their pajamas and they're buying bottles of vodka and scratch cards and all of that. They've got the little kids with them. Oh, it's fucking heartbreaking. In fact, I seen an entire family going into the shops the other day and all of them were in their smelly gym jams. Like kids, the mother. It's like they didn't bother getting fucking dressed. This is the epitome of what it is to live in Britain today. You know, it's not all like unspeakable things like they say it is. You know, Cardiff is still really good. And, you know, I reckon this is really, where I live here in Ely, it's the safest place you can be, you know, because they just don't suffer fools. If you get some like crazy gangster comes into the manor, trying to push their weight around, they last like 1 second. They don't even see him again. So it's like, they run back home to their mummy. Mummy, they were bigger boy. Because that's what it is, isn't it? There's always going to be someone smarter than you. There's always going to be someone smarter than them. There's always going to be someone braver than you and someone braver than them. There's always going to be someone harder than you and someone harder than them. So that's how this place is. So have a little kitchen dance. So yeah, Paxo, you may not know about this in America, but boys, I know you don't actually, because I'm part American. I've got like American genes in me now. I've got to actually, oh, I'm flying low. The whole video. Jesus, doesn't matter, does it? Let me poke that. She's cooking Truth Bytes, man, not OnlyFans. Okay, I'm gonna get my cooking hat. And my phone on the whole video. So they give these to truther chefs because I've been accepted into the guild of flying low chefs in Cardiff, in Britain. It's a special guild. There's not many members. There's just me at the moment, but I'm hoping for expansion into the world of truth chefing. Right. So let's get my bowl out. My friend was after this bowl. She was like, this is a Royal Dalton, Matt. I was like, yeah, it's my fucking Royal Dalton. I'm staying there. So let's get some water boiled. Dun, 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 dun. But I do love tequila. I love a good sesh on the old margaritas, but Bloody Mary's my drink, guys. Fucking lovely. But I literally have to be in the environment for it, you know, it's around, which I usually actually, if I turn up, everyone sort of gets happy. I got literally, I watched this little video, it was just a reminder of going out with a good attitude. So I did that yesterday. I woke up and I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it looks pretty good. It's going to be stormy. Fuck it, I've got to go out and do stuff. Every single human being wanted to talk to me. All of the beasts, the cats, the dogs, everything wanted a bit of nagging. And love it on me, man. I was like, I did that. We see our good people turn their heads each day so satisfied. I'm on my way. So yeah, what's the score with this is these are made of bread, crumbs, rusk, curds and stuff, sage and onion actually. I'm going to pour some because I'm going to cook a dinner for my son, who's like liedtke, and he likes the little balls, but he likes them by the dozen. So I'm going to have a half that pack. I'm going to do a bit more because what I'll do is I'll make too many dinners, so I'll put myself a little dinner up that I can eat tomorrow as well. So yeah, paxo, got a paxo, meat sauce, and lamb chops. It's going to look good. But yeah, I don't want to put this in just yet because it's going to. Can't believe I was flying low. It doesn't matter. In the 1700s, men were dressed in like yoga pants and stuff. No, they were. They were just all there. Public inches. That's what it was like back then, guys. It was like, way, huzzah, huzzah. Oh, like Dick Flashhead. Do you know Dick Flashhead? Dick Flashhead's like a legend in British culture. Out of Blackadder, you probably may or may not know Blackadder, the next Prime Minister of Britain, Rowan Atkinson. Very possibly. Hope this screen isn't steaming up any. There's better. Okay, just looking after you, making sure you're all coochie. You're getting that coochie warm, home cooked Welsh feeling, guys. I am. I feel like I'm on the homestead, cooking Welsh food. It's really good. Except not, the console flat. Which is alright. Could be worse. Fuck me. I'm grateful. Be a lot worse, actually. I've been through many, many lives in this place. Many lives. And oh, I'm all tangled. Made some seriously bad decisions with my life, actually, in the past. I'm lucky to be here, but I am. But it was all a learning curve, and I'm glad I did it in a way because I learned by it. Okay, let's get this broccoli on the go, which is not. I only want the broccoli for about 5 minutes or stuff, and then I'm just going to leave it stand there because I don't want to boil the guts out of it, because broccoli, after a couple of minutes, it loses all of its vitamins, and in the water, which is no good to us. So, okay. So we're going to mix some oxo cubes when we get the gravy. It's going to be fucking fantastic, guys. So, yeah. So back to the weather. Okay, so I don't think we are in an enclosed system as such. Like we are like our dome, but I think there are other ones. It says in Book of Enoch that there are windows with blowers that blow in. So maybe that. Maybe there's big machines in the Truman Show. Let's crank up the weather machine. Give Truman a storm. Like definitely a show. This is definitely a game. We're definitely in a game that is similar to Tron. We talked about Jason showed you like pod life, the possibility of pod life. The first time I talked about pod life was with an American chappie, and he reckoned we were in 1972, and they were playing a VR of what they thought the future would be like, which is really interesting because, you know, my last post about the really weird two different worlds that disappeared of the Art Deco and Andrew Vogue movements just disappeared. They never progressed with that beautiful stuff, just stops dead. We replaced them to brutalization and everything. So it's just some sort of schism. They have a reset. Maybe we don't even notice the edits, guys. Yeah. I went in the supermarket today to buy all this, and the girl said, "Oh, there's a little hook there for your carrier bag, so you can actually fill the stuff in." It's like, has that always been there? She was like, "Yeah." I was like, "It's really curious because I've never seen it before, or anyone use it before. So I'm new to my reality." Okay, that's not steaming up my camera. Nah, it's not bad. So I hope you're not traumatized about my zipment then. So don't worry about it, guys. It's all good. I'm all right if you're all right with it. Yeah, it's November. It's getting up to Christmas time and stuff, and I'm sweating conkers. It's like literally. It's not that hot. It's double figures. So I gotta do something about this steam. I'm not steaming up there, guys. So yeah, make sure to share this out because we're going to get to a really juicy part soon, guys. When you see this stuff, yeah, and when I eat it, I can tell you how fantastic it tastes. And I can interpret the taste and turn it into words. That's really difficult to talk about tastes, I think, and explain them. It's velvety, it's soft, it's silky. It's like Jenny Goulden with the tasting wine. She used to crack me up, you know, Jenny Goulden. She used to go, you got to do wine tasting like over the palate. And she's like, "Oh yes, it's got woodiness and oakiness, and I can taste a bit of acorn and a conker nibbled by a squirrel because I can taste an element of squirrel saliva on the acorn that's in the wine." It was like, "Jill, fucking Jenny." So they don't want you motivating. Now, in the 80s, we used to have a thing, a bit like that Bob in America, that has a headband that used to keep you fit on breakfast television. Do you remember that? We used to have one, yeah, Mr. Motivator. Do you know what he motivated? Mental illness is what he motivated. Everyone's just dribbling and dressed in lycra in front of the television at 8 a.m. in the morning before they go to school doing exercises with Mr. Motivator. Okay. We're better off doing a bit of Tai Chi. When I went down to Torquay, shame about Torquay, the park I used to go in and partake of things because it was really pretty. It's full of tents. So that's fucking off the agenda. I just really my last place to run away. That's where I ran away in Rona. Fucking hell. The rest of Britain was like boo-hoo. Can't go out and play anymore. And I was in a fucking casino in Paignton. Although Paignton's gone to shit as well. Poor Paignton. Poor British seasides. This is what they should do, right? Because everyone's going to fucking Torremolinos, aren't they? Or fucking Benidorm on the cheap holidays. Yeah, all the ladies wanting to get a bit of fucking Manuel and some San Miguel. A bit of Manuel and San Miguel. Higher Napa in Greece is bad, isn't it? That's where you go to catch unheard of diseases that have incubated only there. Okay, crazy, isn't it? But the world just goes on, and all these people just live. So, 1 minute you're up, 1 minute you're down. It's like the words of Frank Sinatra. Is my steaming at the camera? Okay. Don't worry, I am talking to you through the mists of time. I am Martin, King Alf of California. So what we need to do, we need to tow Britain. That means getting all, too much there. Right, let's set that camera. Tow Britain to the Jamaica, just off the coast of Jamaica, so we can get that Caribbean sunshine and all of that grooviness going on. I wouldn't mind Britain in the Caribbean, if I can work it. These melons are for display purposes only. I'd be like, seriously? It's like, yeah, man, I only take crypto. It's like, fuck me. Did you know Bob Marley? They all know Bob Marley. Everyone I know knows Bob Marley from Jamaica. Or they say that they know Bob Marley. So what we're going to do here is, this is my mix. I've added boiling water into this sage and onion stuffing. Okay. So what we do at Christmas, we stuff our turkeys. A lot of things have a good old stuffing at Christmas, don't they? It's the only time of year for some people. Okay. Especially the office secretary. They always look forward to the Christmas bash. Okay. Can you imagine being in an office or a workplace like that? How much torture it would be for you? Too much for my Brian. Them lights, them white lights. The thing is like this, for example, right? This is for humanitarian reasons, guys. I mean it because keeps me down, so I don't go nutty or anything. You know? Because this place is a fucking nut house, isn't it? It's crazy as batshit. It's crazy. It's as crazy as a bag of batshit. Right, let me wipe there. Yeah, Mick Jagger, what a fucking wanker. Saying all that stuff about flat earth with Dave Grohl's got the worst basement next to Kevin Spacey, and you've got the worst record in the whole of Hollywood. And there's a few of them. So actually, who gives a fuck about any of them? Can't wait for them all to disappear. YouTube's not really liking the truth of movement, but we're going to persevere ahead, aren't we? Okay. Right, let's have a look at these chops. Which is really unusual because I am a bit chopsy. Oh my god, they're fucking beautiful. Oh my god almighty, look at that. Huh? But I don't want to overcook them. I cooked them a bit hot, a bit too much there, a bit quick, but they're all right. Because I want that fat, crispy to the eats. Okay, so what I need to do now is cold hands, because that's hot. Excuse the sound of the fan, and we need to put these into little balls, maybe like that size. Okay, I was trying to compare something that had bollocks that size, but I couldn't think of anything. So, and eunuchs haven't got any. So, yeah, I'm quite optimistic for the future. I think it'll be really groovy. There's a new generation of groovy people up and coming that ain't stupid, apparently. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. They literally can see the world for what it is. Which is, the truth is, baby, it's a lie. Okay. So these are going to be fantastic. I'm going to chuck a couple of potatoes in here to roast. Like these chops I'm going to put in this lesser one, but I'm going to use the fat out of there to make it gravy. So yeah, ranch dressing's nice, isn't it? Oh, don't get that here. So yeah, it's best to cook from fresh. It's a bit of extra effort. I'm sweating like a bastard here in fucking Cookerland. But that's good. So yeah, I don't think it's an enclosed system anyway. There's always fresh air blowing in from the expanse on the other side of the ice wall. Well, the domes are bigger than what they're telling you know what we think it is. So, but who the fuck knows? In AIsville, eh, guys? So there you are. This is my stuffing bowls ready. Okay, and that's what they look like. Ow! Don't pick the tray up when you fucking bare-hand it. But I am flameproof. I am literally flameproof. I've been on fire so many times, guys, that I've become flameproof by this rule. Okay. So, yeah, it's a little lamb we're eating. Let me have a little taste of this lamb. No, it's not cooked. Okay. Hopefully. And we're going to put some potatoes in there, a couple of potatoes. Roast potatoes. Potato, 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 potato. Let's call the whole thing. Okay. So yeah, new genre in Truth. Everyone loves cooking, don't they? And the analytic in YouTube don't give a fuck about cooking. Dude, Jesus, they love it. And let's be honest, they're all flash cooking shows, aren't they? Flash as fuck. And nobody really, you know, they have like menus. It's like, oh yeah, Google a menu, and they'll say, oh yes, you have to add some of these fucking, you know, Bornean fucking bongo tree seeds or something, and you got like 100 ingredients like everyone got in their fucking cupboard. I don't think even Elite's got them in their cupboard. So, and in Britain, it's all Mother Hubbard. She went to the cupboard. So there you are. I'm going to put a little bit of butter on it. Oh no, they're in the fat anyway. So let me roll them around. They're covered in lamb fat. It's going to make them crispy on the outside and mouth-watering, which it is already. Okay, let's put the stuffing in. It's going to get stuffing kicked out of it, and I'm going to put them chops at the bottom. I don't want to cook them too much. I'm going to leave them on. So this cabbage looks like it can go off, and I'm going to be giving that a chop up finally. Woo! Okay. This is not product placement. So yeah, and put this up tonight. I've got somebody who wants to do an interview with me about religion and stuff, which I'm not really up to this week actually, but I might do soon. That's hot. Fuck. That's not them, not me. I don't really. Actually give a shit. So there's that. But we'll see what happens on the round. Nothing is guaranteed in this place. Okay. But the one thing that will be guaranteed, one thing I can promise you and deliver, is the taste of this food. It's going to be fantastic. Wow, my hand is proper hurting. My proper. Sorry. But last night, when that fucking big flash of light happened and the big massive boom, I thought, oh fuck me, they dropped a fucking fuel bomb on London. That's it. For a second, that crossed my mind, and I was like, oh. Yeah, I don't think that's the thing. It's probably just thunder and lightning, which it was. So I have my video with everyone in chat going, Matt, your blinds are red. I couldn't hear you. Doesn't matter anyway. Okay. You could do it. You could have 1 calorie that Pepsi can have. Okay, right, let's. That is the music of the future. People are going to be singing old adverts. Will it be chips or jacket spuds? Will it be salad or will it be salad or golden peas? Will it be onions, fried onion rings? We'll have to wait and see. And that was an advert for McCain's oven chips. Again, not product placement. Oh, I'm sweating. Look at that. Fucking hell. And then this is karma. I was moaning about sweaty bastards on my last show, like Chris Evans. As much as I love Chris Evans, he's a sweaty fucker, isn't he? So some people are natural sweaters, though. Oh. Some people are naturally hairy. I get like it's winter. It's like I don't even want to shave, but you got to. That's something men got to think about every day. But women don't have to. Not all women, anyway. Maybe if you're from the Mediterranean. Actually, in my moustache off. No, I'm sure that's not true. Sure. The world made us as we are, and this is only our avatar. My avatar took me ages to get comfortable with. Felt awkward as fuck in my avatar for the longest time. It's like, I've got this massive soul, and I'm in this like Welshman's body. So what the fuck am I doing in Wales anyway? It makes perfect sense now anyway, especially with all the Merlin stuff. And King Arthur, aka I don't think English, Jesus Christ, Scott. It's getting bad press at the moment, all that, you know, and I don't want to touch upon religion or some of the stuff that's flying around about it, because again, I couldn't give a fuck, really. They tried to make us believe the Hellraiser cubes were real. Can you imagine buying one of them in the antique shop? We will tear your soul apart. Well, fuck me. Do I get my money back? No. Fucking pinhead. My wrecky day. So I'm going to keep some of this this water out my cabbages, okay, guys? The cabbages looking fucking lovely, and it's not overcooked, which you don't want to do. So. We don't need no education. We don't need no. I seen an interview once with one of the girls that was in that London school that was in the video of the wall. And it occurred to me that the kids that were singing that, they must be way awake, because it's all in there, isn't it? No dark sarcasm in the classroom. So yeah, this cabbage is bad. Arse cabbage. Love a Savoy cabbage myself, so I'm going to chop that up really smally. Oh, look at that. It's mouth watering. Yeah. Right, the potatoes need a bit more. I might mash them up, the potatoes, I'm not sure. See how it goes. Usually crush them with a fork anyway, my spuds. So there you are. Gordon Ramsay, eat your fucking heart out, okay? And release them dwarfs from your dungeon. It's not on. So that might not be true. I just did a rumour, I'm just checking out there. So, okay, I need something to put the cabbage in. Okay. Perfection. And I'm going to keep the water in the cup. So I hope everyone's chatting nicely in chat and doing chat things. Okay, we got a cup full of cabbage is gorgeous. Savoy cabbage is gorgeous. One of my favourites. I like spring cabbage, but it's November, so there's that. They grow all year round, yeah. They're frost-proof, really. Cabbages, carrots, these rooty things, and they can handle a bit of frost. So that was my. Oh yeah, my broccoli's looking fucking legendary. So it's just on the roasties now. It's all on the roasties now. Okay. Oh. Right, if you take the chops out, they look fantastic. I want to taste a bit, actually, just to let you know what it's like. Okay. Right, so there's a bit of lamb. I'm going to dunk it in a bit of mint sauce. This is times like this, I know there's a God. hope they don't attack heaven in any form, like missile heaven in any way. Declare war on heaven. God's like, what? They're mad. Oh, the ungrateful bastards, all I've done for them. What should we do? Wipe them out again. Well, okay. Burn them. So my cabbages are ready. 3 plates, because basically I'm gonna I'm gonna do a little dinner for myself tomorrow, just warm it up. We do a thing in Britain called fryer. So what it is all of the vegetables and everything that's left, just mash it up and fry it the next day with eggs. Fry it with eggs, fucking lush. And then there's no waste at all. Oh, there's a great 70s revival. Whole families living on £5 a week. And all of the prices have gone through the roof for everybody. In the last few weeks, tenfold in Britain. It's gone crazy. Since what they call the budget, which is basically a byword for how much more money are we going to rip you off this year. They do that, don't they? Oh. And then I'm going to fuck off to my tax haven in Dubai. I've got enough money to buy myself 14 prostitutes. Hope they got drugs in Dubai. I'm sure the elite's got it. Sure you don't get your dick chopped off there. Like, yeah, keep it a secret. Because they're supposed to be like of certain faith. They're supposed to be misbehaving in the ways of fornication, drug taking. But they do. They're really chic. No, I mean shake. Sorry. Each to their own. I'm happy cooking my dinner in my little old Welsh flat in California. California, here I come, right back where I started from. So that's why I like California so much, is because basically they all speak British mostly, and English, I mean, and something else I like about it is they got like cannabis, and they have beaches. Looking on the beaches, looking at the peaches. I can think of a lot of worse places to be, like in a sewer, or even on the end of a skewer. That's the Stranglers, band from Britain. They're quite good, weren't they? I used to like them roasties are coming on beautifully. Everything's looking absolutely fantastic, and we'll be able to dish up soon. You're excited? Hold back the excitement, guys. Okay. And you need to get some gravy on the go, so I need some in there. Okay. Okay, let's put my chops on there. I'm going to put one for tomorrow, because I can't eat all that today. My son, he won't eat a lamb. He's got a conscience. How could you? It was sleeping around the field. Now it's dead. I'm like, I know, but like, I'm starving. I am literally proper starving today, which is why I wanted to cook dinner. All I had yesterday was like pasties and that cream cake, which is no good for a man. I can need a meal. Okay, so what we're going to do now, my lovelies, is try not to burn ourselves. So yeah, pod life. Pod life. How would we even know? We could all of us be side by side one another in the pod life. Maybe it's in the sun far shades, we've been projected in. Maybe each star is a projector for each person. Okay. So we're going to need salt in what is going to be my beautiful gravy. Oxo cubes, may have seen these before. was going to go for Bristow, but nah. Got to stick with the good old British stuff for British food. Okay, and that is OXO. So you dust that in. Okay. Now I need to stir that. And we need another one as well. And this will thicken up as it goes. There's no pissy gravy. It's got to be a bit of thickness. You can bring a bit of thickness in with add a bit of flour, a little bit, but mix the water and flour separately and then pour it in. And it'll. Oh yes. Got gravy on my computer. Okay. Oh my God, I'm getting so excited right now. This is what we're doing Tuesday nights. We're watching Five British cook. Oh, potatoes are done. So Gordon Ramsay got famous basically for, I'm not sure if he's a narcissist or what, but being unfriendly, calling people's food shit, but he does like bring the best out in people. I do like to watch him from time to time, and I so get that, you know, because that's how we get better in this place, is to challenge ourselves. Like me, doing all the seemingly impossible things to other people, but it's not. Because God favours the brave. That's what I find. So I'm going to put some butter in with these butter in with my praties, and ooh, it's going to be so good. I feel hungry right now. I'm over my flying thing. I'm over that. Worst thing, I think I've done. I had a date once with a cheerleader, and I ended up going out with the entire cheerleader section. It was really good. Okay, it was like really good. So I got drunk with them all and all of that, and there was the one girl. She was really pretty, and I managed to clumsily hit her handbag out of her hands, and it hit the wall, and all of the contents hit the floor. Unfortunately, she had a small vibrator in her handbag, and everybody seen it. That was really embarrassing. But it was. Don't take your vibrator out at night, isn't it? So, each to their own. So yeah, that was a good night out with the cheerleaders. But Cardiff Mets, American football team, I don't think they do it anymore. But at the time, it was rah rah, Rasputin, leader of the Russian team. So yeah, I don't think Russians like supplying that oil, so they haven't really got their tits off about us. And well, some of it. And what about the Russian mafia in New York? I'm sure they'd have a thing or two to say about it. And what about all them Russian communities in America? You've got shitloads of Russian communities. You've got a place called Odessa, for fuck's sake. So I don't think that's going to happen, because can in turn all of the Russian people in America can use fucking good big percentage of the population. So not like they did with the poor old Japanese in World War II. Do you know what? Fuck off, Japan. Okay? Britain's never going to catch up with Japan ever. It's infrastructure. Have you seen the women? Everything about it. Okay? I want to go to Tokyo, is what I want to do. They sort their weed situation out. I'll go to Tokyo. It's fucking brilliant there. Or Osaka. Oh, they're fucking trippy there. Everything's lit up. It's proper pervy there, though, isn't it? Another thing, you fit right in, man, but you're wrong. It'd be amazing. I reckon I'd smash it in Japan. I reckon I would. I reckon I'd be running the Yakuza in about a week. Okay. They can see my potential. Okay, right, here we go. So let me warm these. Oh, these chops are just getting eaten. Thank you, good. Hare Krishna. Okay, now I'm going to load these up. I'm going to get my gravies doing lovely. That's not, so not. Okay. Oh yes, this gravy's doing stonking. I'll show you now. Just a little bit of a bit of a icky man. Okay. the cabbage on a plate. And I'm going to put them, I'm having all them lamb chops. And cover them with meat. Oh, my peas are done, they can be. That's what they look like. Just peas. Okay. Sorry about the clinkage if you've got like, I've got trauma. I've got trauma every time I hear a noise. I'm sorry. It's not my intent. I'm loud. I got told off loads of times in cathedrals. Head of a cathedral, the priest or whatever they are, vicar, runs up to me waving his hands like this, going, no, no. I'm like, what, dude? What the fuck? He's like, don't talk. I can hear you right at the other end of the cathedral. And I'm like, cursing, effing and blinding. We'll let the church for my fun. Okay. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh, matron. Okay. Taste this potato. Oh, matron. Is it time for a bath? Okay. Right, this is the broccoli, named after Albert Hill broccoli. Inventor of broccoli. Okay. Wow. There's a lot of broccoli. I'm not sure I'm going to get any of this on my plate. Okay. Got a big bleeding pile of dishes and now know what to do, haven't I? Fucking hate that. But I'm just going to say I love it. I love actually doing dishes. It's one of my favourite things. Love it. Right. Whew. Fuck me, I just burnt my fucking face off on the oven. Oh, ow. If I have a blister on my fucking nose now. Oh, look at that. Oh, eat your fucking ass out, fucking. Whatever, can't think. I'll just say Gordon Ramsay against, can't think of any other chefs. Ow! Rick Stein. What a pussy. Ah! I used to love, what was his name? He used to get wankered drinking his thing and cooking. He was the fucking best. He died. My friend met him on a train. Oh, what was his name? Oh. Anyway, roast potatoes. Potatoes, potatoes, potatoes. Let's call the whole thing off. Oh my God. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? That was angels, the chorus of angels singing at my food, guys. It was. Right, these are stuffing balls. We're going to put these on. 1,000,000. It's holy food. Sees Jesus with a lamb all the time, guys. Yeah? What do you think he's thinking about doing it? Having a meaningful relationship? I don't think so. I think he's on about chowing down later. Yeah. Stay by me, buddy. I get a bit peckish at night. You know what I mean? Oh, yes. So, there you are. Probably on the vegan hit list now. Oh my God, he was going to eat a sheep. He was going to eat a sheep. Yep, but I don't drink pee. So, there's that. Ready for the gravy? Big gravy, baby. Okay. Turn all this off. Okay. Try not to spill it because it's going to be boiling fucking hot all over my computer. That would be a disaster. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's boiling off. Some pepper. Smoke it. Smoky texture. Like that. Okay. Water it up, baby. Okay. We're nearly there. Now let me just, excuse me. I'm just going to pour some mint sauce all over mine. Where my mint sauce? Wait, blame my mint sauce. My mint sauce is gone. There it is. Okay. I put my mint sauce. You know, just shift all this out of the way. Okay. Freaking dishes. Oh, that's the thing about cooking. Got to do dishes. Okay, I've got a dinner for tomorrow, which will be really nice. Okay. And here's mine. And I'm going to cover it with a big splattering of mint sauce. Lovely on the peas mint sauce as well. Ugh. And I'm going to taste a bit of this stuffing. With a bit of this lamb. Welsh lamb, mint sauce, and vegetables. Cooked by Martinliedtke, flat of British. Copy this dish at home. And I will be back baking. Because I can make pastry on my next Truth Bytes, which will be very, very soon. Make sure to subscribe, come back, watch my last awesome videos, and more to come out very soon. I've got loads of juicy content. Flat of British, sorry about the Willy Wonka. This is awesome. The best food ever. Okay.